Okay, we're back again this week. We just got out of G.I. Joe Retaliation. That was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I kind of had fun with it.
I did at times. Other times I'm just, what the hell, man? What the hell?
That was so fucking stupid.
Remember when G.I. Joe just used to be about good guys fighting bad guys?
This wasn't?
You know, just straight up, like they didn't have a convoluted plot. It was just,
it's a bad guy.
you're evil. I'm gonna defeat you. Man, I'm evil. I'm gonna defeat you, good guys.
Isn't that kind of what this was? It wasn't that complicated plot unless you throw in the stupid plot twist and then we'll get to that shit. But
dude, it's like it wasn't exactly complicated, but it was a little. It felt like they were unnecessarily trying to be.
Maybe, I don't know. This is... Where do I even begin with this? Okay, so... What's the story? It's basically a kind of sort of reboot, kind of sort of sequel to the first one. I actually saw it in theater. I kind of enjoyed that one again. Kind of for the same reason I enjoyed this one. Because it is so fucking stupid. But... It basically takes place like a few years after the events of the first one. Duke, the star of the last movie, is now leader of Cobras along with Roadblock, played by...
Cobra? I mean Joe.
The Joes, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Leader of the Joes along with Dwayne Johnson, who's called Roadblock in here. Now, I never watched the original Joes cartoon, did you?
Yeah.
So based on that... Basically what happens is, like, again, spoiler alert, oddly enough, big surprise on my videos, but... Major spoiler. Yeah, basically what happens is, turns out, the mummy, what the hell was his name? Zerdok or something like that?
It's like...
The Master Disguise.
Oh, you mean the character?
Yeah.
Zoltan.
Zoltan, that was it.
Zoltan or Zartan?
Zoltan.
I can't remember anymore.
Whatever's called Zoltan or the mummy. It makes it easier.
Actually, was pretty... Okay, now, in retrospect, this movie is pretty forgettable. Except for the awesome ninja fight scene. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, it's a fucking... It's about a military unit with fucking ninjas, okay? What did you honestly expect?
I expected to be more goofy, not...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the story. Basically what happens is, disguises himself as the president, he orders attack on the Joes, and basically tries to kill them all, except for about 3 who survive, and then the story and Snake Eyes, and the story basically goes on from there. It turns out the Cobra Commander gets unleashed from jail from the last movie. Yeah. He does kind of like the evil bad guy thing.
Yeah, he gets unleashed by being basically saved by... for some reason, still alive Storm Shadow. They don't explain how the fuck he survived getting impaled and falling into freezing cold water that was being electrocuted in the first movie. Yeah, who was impersonating Snake Eyes. And
it's one of the things, we're not going to ask questions. This movie kind of pretends the first one didn't really happen. So there's like none of that Baroness romance crap or the whole Cobra Commander is like the brother of the whatever bullshit whatever happened in the first movie.
Yeah.
And basically, Zimmerman's like, hey, this is Cobra Commander. He's evil. He has a deep voice. He has that cool-looking mask thing going on. That's pretty much all you need to know about him.
Yeah.
It's like in Captain America. It's like, this is Red Skull. He's a Nazi. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, it turns out they make this new system called Zeus that basically destroy the world and tries to blackmail every world leader to, surprise, take over the world. That's basically the plot in a nutshell. Just on that, like, where do we fucking begin talking about this? Yeah, it's really stupid. I'm not like, I think that's the point.
Like I said, I know there's a big difference when it's like it's trying to be the point, but
yeah, I think I agree that
you need to go all out or
like problem is like when this movie's fun, it's really fun. I think
it is.
Like the first act sequence, like the first act of the movie and the last act were fucking fantastic because shaky cam aside, which I'm getting tired of that shit, but it's like, that was fun. It's like, I like Dwayne Johnson. I thought he was funny. I thought he was entertaining. He's clearly having fun with the part. Yeah. So it's like, and of course, Bruce Willis is Bruce Willis. He's having fun too. Yeah. And Colonel, what was her name? Jane? Like something.
Lady J.
Lady J. And I was like, my God, she is hot.
They used every excuse to show her off in tight pants or a tight dress.
I am not complaining. But like, I was kind of wondering, like, there's a part where like it's after the big espionage scene. They're trying to prove that the president is not really the president; that he's been an imposter. It's like they get her to go in there and try to get a piece of his DNA from like a ball or something like that, and she does, and of course she gets detected. But in the meantime, they put this the tightest, like most cleavage-inducing dress they could find, and good holy god, I don't know, but.
Don't forget the running butt pants.
Oh yeah, they put her in a fucking fitness outfit. They put her in the fucking dress, and I was like, wait a minute, we've gone 2 dirty scenes already. Where's the laundry? Oh, there it is. Okay. A couple scenes later, you get a shot of her in a thong. So there you go. Purrs boys, including myself, apparently. And then you have like the Flynn character really doesn't do much in this movie.
Yeah, he's just
he even kind of just straight up disappears in the final act.
Yeah, here's what I wonder. Which reminds me, okay, this is one of the things that just doesn't matter, because, like, obviously it's just funny to hear The Rock go mother then get cut off. But it's like, wait, if he was over there, how did he get the flag up there, and where did he disappear?
If you're gonna that's the problem. Like this movie's like, if you start picking apart the potholes, you're gonna be there all fucking day.
Yeah.
It's gonna piss you off.
Like the whole thing where they all, which leads to the most awesome fight that we all look forward to, the ninjas on the mountainside.
The ninjas, that was fucking awesome. Like, if the whole movie was along that lines, I would have think it's been fucking fantastic. But,
exactly. But the problem is that it wasn't always like that.
No, it wasn't. Like, there's a part, like, halfway through the movie, and I couldn't stop laughing. You kept making a face, and I couldn't stop laughing. As,
another spoiler alert.
Like, I think we crossed that bridge already. You're not gonna see this, so fuck it, we're just gonna tell you the whole thing. Basically what happens halfway through the movie is, Cobra, Snake Eyes' leader, whatever the hell his name is, he looks kind of like that rapper from Man from the Iron Fist.
It actually is him.
I thought so! I knew it! Yeah. I fucking knew it!
Blind Master, played by the RZA. This is not a joke.
I fucking knew it was him. I was like, oh my god, his acting matches that of the Man from the Iron Fist. But anyway.
No, he was better, Man with the Iron Fist. Not by much, but he was better.
Well, yeah, anyway. But anyway, so yeah, he's like, you need to get him alive and bring him back here for justice. And it quickly introduces and concludes a subplot in such a way I've never seen done before. Like, what happens is he goes back, he goes, I was framed from the mother of my mouth. It was basically like a fucking anime. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but it's true.
No, because, okay, I'm just saying, like, this is one of the few things I do remember from G.I. Joe. Yeah, Storm Shadow killed his effing master. It's just like...
So basically it's like, I was framed, and then they find this blade, and it's like, a blade would never break. This proves I was framed. Like, who would frame me? And they quickly go like, well, who else would contribute? Oh, it must be the master. Like, it goes a straight, long, convoluted little process, like, oh, it must be the master disguise guy, the mummy. Yeah, it must be him, because fuck you, why not?
It's like, and then began the Brothers in Arms thing, which is like...
So you kept making that face, I just could not stop laughing. I was like, oh my god, that is like the most rushed subplot I have ever seen in a movie. That is fucking great.
It's actually borderline flipping off the movie. I was like, literally, I was just like,
Look, maybe it's because I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. Maybe it's because I was expecting this stupid kind of shit to happen. I don't know. It's like, I just couldn't... I don't know if that was trying to be serious. I don't know if it was purposely trying to be tongue-in-cheek, but either way, it's like, good god.
No, you can tell when it is, you can tell when it isn't, and that was my main issue. Is that
I think what I mentioned it too is like, the problem is like, there are parts that just kind of drag about trying to make, like, build up these characters, like, look, I don't care.
Yeah, can we please just see G.I. Joes be G.I. Joes, the all-American hero?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, like, the plot is, I mean, you get down to it, it's pretty fucking basic. It's basically an evil guy who wants to take over the world. That's about it. And
it's how they explored it that was strangely kind of erratic. And
yeah, a little bit. It's like, you're not there for the fucking plot. You want to see stuff blow up, you want to see people kick ass. Yeah. You want to see Dwayne Johnson, whose biceps are bigger than my fucking head, kick someone's ass.
Yep.
And it's like, and I was kind of sad that Duke died in the beginning of the movie, because not because I liked him as a character, because I liked his interaction with Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, I was like...
Because those were the funniest scenes in the movie.
No, here's the thing, though, because keep in mind, they actually had to do some reshoots to, like, add in some more footage. It's just like... Wow, yeah, I imagine Duke just being on there and dying. I can see why they added that.
Yeah, either way, it was a fun scene.
It was.
I mean, like, and granted, like, the whole Call of Duty thing was a bit odd, but other than that, I thought, I like their dynamic. I kind of want to get going. It's like, that was fun.
Yeah, I was like, I expected them, more of that. I expected Duke to be dead in the halfway point.
Yeah, not like right in the fucking first act. They just kill him off and move on to the next thing. And then you move on to Bruce Willis, who brings on like 2 people who appear for like 2 shots, and then you never see him again. And then Flint disappears for a while, and then basically focus on Bruce Willis and Hot Chick. And
yeah, there really isn't much to say about this movie. It's just
it's I enjoyed it more than like other forgettable movies like Burt Wonderstone or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's like I kind of enjoyed this movie for the same reason I kind of liked I like the A-Team, for example. Even though
for me, I enjoyed A-Team more because that was
it is a better
that didn't have a serious bone in its body. The entire time. That was an example of just good fun. Like, even if it wasn't good, it was really, really fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, come think, this movie would have really contributed with Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson as Joe Colton.
You'd watch that fucking movie. Liam Neeson and Dwayne Johnson? Hell yeah!
Actually, yes, I would.
Make it happen.
Really would.
Make it happen, Hollywood. Okay, that's the only time we're gonna say that phrase. Where was I gonna go with this? Oh yeah, I was kind of loud to myself too because I've seen who the fuck played Duke?
Oh god, I'm getting like movie amnesia right now. Oh god, sorry. Channing Tatum.
Yeah, him. And I've seen him in like 3 movies now, and all 3 of them he has died in every single one. Like, he died in Expendables 2. He died in, like...
It wasn't in Expendables 2.
No, I'm thinking about something entirely different.
That was Liam Hemsworth.
That's what I'm thinking of. Now, okay, never mind then. Just kidding. Rewind.
This for Dear John! This for the first G.I. Joe! This for all the other crappy movies he couldn't act in!
At least he had...
Maybe you're thinking of Haywire.
Maybe. I don't know.
Spoiler, he died in Haywire. Spoiler alert, this should have been mentioned several seconds ago before we actually got to saying this.
Oh, well, fuck it. I said spoiler alert early. But
yeah, I don't think, except for, 20 Jump Street, he's dying in, like, every one of his movies now.
I don't know. I had fun with this movie. I couldn't stop laughing at a lot of points. Like, it's that kind of movie. It's ridiculously stupid. Is it perfect? No. I wish...
Like, sorry, back to the...
Well, obviously it's not perfect, but anyway.
Basically, other plot point, Jinx and Snake Eyes go to kidnap Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
And they get him into a body bag to basically, like, transport him. They're like...
This was the dumbest fucking awesome scene I have ever seen in my fucking life.
Okay, so they just throw him off a mountain, and then...
I mean, this is on par with the tank scene from A-Team.
Okay. At least, no, that was all explainable, at least. But this is just like they throw him off a bridge, then they jump on these little, propelling wires.
This.
Yeah, they jump on this repelling wire. They are like go off in a completely different direction. They go through another cliff and mountain, go through some more wires. Then all of a sudden, the end of another spot, ding. It's like, what the?
That's what you nitpick. I'm thinking of. Okay, so they knew they were getting caught on the bridge. They had the wire conveniently placed there.
That too!
That went through miles, and all the ninjas have fucking Batman grappling hooks. All of them. Not just some. Fucking all of them. They're all prepared for this shit.
No, I'm just wondering, so nobody went after the bag, which just mysteriously was left unattended and went through one straight wire? Yeah. Unlike them, which went through, like, several mountain holes and all that crap?
I'm thinking, I was like, wow, they have remarkably good aim. That's like, and all I get, this is, again, kind of nitpicky, but when the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow start fighting off them, it's like, you guys have swords. You're ninjas. Why aren't you using the swords?
Yeah.
Because they use guns, they use ninja stars, they use fists, they use everything else except the fucking swords.
But I also love how, like, he throws the ninja stars the first time he shoots them. That didn't work. I'm gonna do it again.
No, actually, it's more like, this will look great in 3D!
Actually, from what I heard, the 3D wasn't too bad.
Well, we didn't see it in 3D, so not our problem.
Indeed.
Either way, we're not going to see this again. So. Yeah. That being said,
it's like...
I still can't fucking stop laughing. I'm just thinking all the stupid shit. And let's talk about Firefly for a brief second, because we cannot tell what accent he's trying to go for.
And he's played by Ray Stevenson, as you may know.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, as you may know him as that Australian guy. I guess he was trying to be Southern, but it's like, sometimes I talk like this, and then suddenly goes that Southern drawl.
You can
just like...
Maybe, I don't know.
I was like, wait, are you trying to be from the South, or is it like your Australian accent just got weirder for some reason? It's like, I honestly couldn't tell.
I think one possible explanation, I don't know if this is true, but I'm making this up, so it must be true, is that he may have been doing this around the same time he was doing Dexter. So maybe he's getting his Russian and his Australian mixed up, and when
Russian?
Yeah, he's Russian in Dexter. He was like the kind of sort of villain for the entire... You don't watch Dexter, do you?
I stopped at season 5 because my Showtime membership expired.
Ah, that'll do it. Okay.
And they never brought it back to Netflix. Why?
But yeah, he was in that for a while. He did a really good job. He was he's raised like a Russian mafia leader in that one. So it's like I'm blaming partially on that because maybe it's like his Russian Australian got mixed somehow.
No, because like I heard Australian and like Southern.
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying it's a theory.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. It's like it's a dumb character, but again, he's clearly having fun with the role. He knew it was a fucking stupid role. But the end fight scene between him and Dwayne Johnson was so shaking cam. All I could think was, what the hell is happening? And then for a brief second, it kind of looks somewhere like the. It's around the time they kind of started the ignition sequence for all these Zeus things to basically destroy the world at once. And you hear like the 10, 9, and everything's like, oh, we gotta start the fight now. I gotta advance the plot. Boom.
Oh, here's the other thing that I was wondering. It's like, so apparently Override doesn't stop it. It blows up the entire satellite.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, that is a serious design flaw.
I was like, Jesus. It's like, obviously that overrided it, but wow, that was excessive even for Cobra.
It's right next to the ignition button, too, so it was like, the world is mine. Oh, shit. And even then, it's like, how fucking fun was that president scene with, like, in the world leader area?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was a lot of fun. If it had more stuff like that, this would have been a fucking hilarious movie.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It was actually, at least the first draft was written by the guys who did Zombieland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's probably what stayed in there, then.
Yeah, it's like
Because, like,
I'm assuming all the good humor was from those guys, and whoever did rewrites, it came from them.
It kind of, that's where you got the probably subplot from. But there's
also the moments of very bad dialogue.
That too.
Hi, I'm from Fox News. Well, that explains why you're so fair and balanced.
You and I just both looked at each other like, ugh. But then she was in the red dress, so I was like, you know what? I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But the more I do these, I either sound racist or a pig. Okay, anyway.
And I just sound like a tool.
And a Family Guy obsessee. But anyway. Let's set up this scene, because that's probably one of the best scenes in the movie. Was like, it's towards the end of the movie. The mummy is like still as the president, and he goes in the room like of all the world leaders in this underground base thing, and he basically says like, all right, I want to get rid of nuclear weapons, so I'm gonna launch all my nuclear weapons because none of you will cooperate. So boom, they all send as retaliation. Everyone sends all their fucking nuclear missiles at each other. It's like, okay, now I'm gonna self-destruct mine. All you do the same. Everyone's like, fuck.
Yeah. Here, once again, other thing that just bugged me, it's like, okay, so were you just doing this so they wouldn't try to blow up your tungsten thing?
That's the only explanation I could think of. Either way,
it's like, in some ways it makes sense, but it's just like, okay, you know what, their nukes probably could reach space, so who might have bitched, but I'm just saying,
well, I mean,
the way
again, you're not gonna really pick apart the plot here.
Yeah, I know, it's G.I. Joe, I shouldn't be trying this, but it's just like, when flaws jump out at me, it's just like, unless it's clear they don't give a flying crap, like where it's just pure fun at balls of walls, no seriousness whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty much kind of where Cobra Commander came in, because I kind of love the character in this. I kind of wish he was in it more, because he was just so that over the top. That was the other
thing. It's just like,
he was just such that over the top, like over dramatic villain that it was like, yes, more of that, please. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's comedic gold.
Pretty much as it was Zartan, actually, that was the character's name. Basically, him being the president, he was just like snarky, having a good time all the way through.
Yeah, clearly, it's like the parts, like, you can tell when the actors are having fun. That's when the movie's most enjoyable, is when the actors are just having fun with it. But North Korea kind of gets a bad rep in this movie. Like, I love the reaction of the ambassador, too. Like,
what was it? Yeah.
Like, it goes,
North Korea, I knew you'd hold up last in disarming your weapons. Hayat!
And then, like, the first part where he goes, I have weapons, like nuclear weapons can, like, destroy the world 13 times over. 14 in the world.
No, it's like, I can destroy all 14 of your countries.
No, 13. It was 13.
No, it's 14. 15 if we count North Korea.
No, I'm positive it was 13. It was 14. It was like 14.
Why are we arguing about this?
Because I'm right, damn it. That's what's important. Okay. And then, like,
you're never right when you're a critic. You only think you're right.
Okay. Anyway, at least we're having more fun than most critics. Anyway, so basically, then the North Korean guy just goes like, "What the fuck, man?" Like both hands in the air, like, "Dude, what the hell?"
You know what I just realized? We're not even really reviewing the movie. We're just picking out our favorite scenes.
Oh yeah, because we said when we said it's stupid. I think I pretty much guessed part of. Now we're just fucking shooting the breeze.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, at this point we're just like we're trying to find ways to justify that it was a fun movie, and once we're done with that,
well, I think it's a fun movie. I think you didn't like it. You didn't like it more than I did.
I agree with you there. It's like, yeah, like okay, yeah, like I said on my period. It's like it's fun when it's fun. When it's stupid, it's pretty damn stupid, and not in the good way.
Yeah, I'll give you. Like I agree, but it's like I think the fun kind of outweighed the overly stupid. Even the overly stupid, I could still laugh at pretty damn hard. Yeah. So on that note, I still had.
It's like I don't regret seeing it, but I'm not.
I'm just like you're not gonna see it again. It's like one of those one and done kind of movies. Redbox it if you want.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, okay. Clearly we agree, but we're a little split. Just split just enough.
Yeah.
Just say.
It's like like I said, don't regret seeing it, but yeah, I just don't know how I feel about it. It's like it felt really erratic, like I said.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like the third, it's worth it just to get to the third act. That's where it becomes like the most fun, really. That and the ninja fights are like the two noteworthy scenes in this.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't help but laugh a little bit myself because when Cobra Commander like makes his escape, gets to the helicopter, all the Cobra symbols and stuff on there, all I could think of is I was waiting for a little bark, like the subtitle, and it goes, "Now available at your nearest Toys R Us." This is kind of, because that's kind of like even like Roblox's car was kind of the same way. Did Roblox I don't know anything about G.I. Joe aside from when I've seen these movies. Does Roblox have a car in the?
I can't remember. It has been a while since I've seen. Oh, now Roblox was the guy who got blinded in the animated movie. On the topic of drama, okay, that is one thing I'll give this movie, though. Unlike the original animated movie, they actually had the balls to kill Duke off.
That's true. I never saw the original animated movie.
Basically in the animated movie, like, he was supposed to be dead, but then they just... He's in a coma. And then later on, good news, Duke's gonna be okay.
that's like this.
Yeah,
the death of Superman.
Yeah, no, it's basically my friend told me about this because he's like really into G.I. Joe and Transformers, and he said like they had it planned, like that footage they had of him dying, that was planned, but after all the children got sad that Optimus Prime died in the original movie, they kind of changed it.
It's okay for kids to get sad. Look at Neverending Story. That movie's fucking depressing as hell.
Yeah. G.I.
And it's like, in many ways, it's kind of reminded me a little bit of the Michael Bay Transformer movies a little bit. Like, if only because it kind of end, like, it begins and ends in kind of the same way. It has that macho trait. It has the Michael Bay filter, and that reminds me of the trailers. We'll get to that in a bit. The Michael Bay orange filter that just plastered throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
You got the ending where basically, like, it's America. Freedom. It's good. It's pretty much the ending there. And then, like, the subplot with, like, Jay was, like, the whole, like, trying to add subplot to characters that really have no substance.
But, yeah, the other thing I will admit, though, I also give them credit for is, like, they didn't go absurdly over the top like the first one. Like, it felt like it was...
Yeah, like, then it still like, felt kind of like G.I. Joe, even though I don't really know much about it. Like, even I can tell it felt more like G.I. Joe than the first one.
Yeah, it did. It's like... It still felt like a little subdued in comparison, but better than the absurdly over the top.
Yeah, like, there's no robotic flying suits in this one or anything like that.
Or Marlon Wayans being annoying.
Or Brendan Fraser. But,
he was supposed to be Beachhead. Or which one was it? Shipwreck? I don't know. Then they made him Sergeant Slaughter for some reason.
I don't know. I
was like, well, why don't you just get Sergeant Slaughter? I know he's not dead yet.
I could think of the when I saw him in the snow, I was like, oh, you're not going to bring that snow guy that everybody makes fun of, are you? Because, like, there's a part where Snake Eyes and, like, and Jinx are trying, like, you don't see him at first. You see a car, like, a buggy on a snow mountain. It's like, oh, you're not going to bring that fucker in this. The one that Robot Chicken's made fun of, like, 10 different times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah.
Let's talk about trailers, then.
What was there?
We got Jurassic Park.
Already talked about it.
Well, we can talk about it again. Fucking like,
dude, it's Jurassic Park. What more do we need to say?
Well, apparently we're gonna
in 3D. Ooh.
Well, apparently we're gonna have a lot more to talk about next week. But
yeah, when we actually review it.
Yeah.
Another trailer for Oblivion I didn't see before.
Yeah, that one looks decent. It could be decent sci-fi. It has Morgan Freeman. Do not bash Morgan Freeman.
I was gonna say, no, remember that game we played where it's like, they've never been in a bad movie, and I just kept naming...
Oh, you fucker!
It's like, am I gonna do that now?
I'm not saying Morgan Freeman's been bad movies.
I know. But yeah,
I mean, Evan Almighty. There you go.
Even in his terrible movies, Morgan Freeman's awesome.
You can't beat Morgan Freeman in his shitty movies. He's still awesome. But yeah, it's Tom actor. I mean, he runs funny, but he's a decent actor. And do not quote Family Guy. I know you're thinking it.
No, I wasn't actually.
Oh, okay. Well, now I didn't. No.
All you know, I was thinking Little Miss Sunshine. I was like, was he writing like Steve Carell?
Hopefully not.
God, what else was there?
There was and this one we got one for Pain and Gain, which actually is kind of entertaining and again kind of the same. It's so stupid it might actually have a few laughs in there. It's a Michael Bay movie, so you know what you're gonna get. Ridiculous, over the top, kind of racist dialogue.
Like the one I told you in the theater.
Which one was that?
Yeah. Why are the cops here? You're asking why are there cops when there's a black man on a rich white family's yacht? That was in the red. I thought that was in the red. No, it was in one of the TV spots, I think.
Sure it was. Sure.
No, seriously, watch the new TV trailers and you'll see the line.
Oh, sure. I'll keep that in mind, you racist bastard. But it's like, yeah, Mark Wahlberg's good. He has good comedic timing most of the time. Say what you will about some of his comedic movies. Then again, I'm horribly biased against Will Ferrell, so maybe that's not really fair of me to say. The Other Guy? Yeah. Or what the fuck is that movie called?
Yeah, The Other Guys.
Yeah, okay, The Other Guys.
That was the only movie of that. That was the only movie from Adam McKay and Ferrell collaboration that I actually fully enjoyed.
I don't think I don't know. I have boycott most Will Ferrell movies. I can't really do that anymore, unfortunately.
And was there another trailer?
I'm almost positive there was. Clearly wasn't memorable. The one trailer I thought we were gonna get, but surprisingly we didn't, was one for the Wolverine. It was it's an action movie. I kind of expected it to be in an actual action movie, but it's too bad because the Wolverine actually looks pretty damn good. We're getting horrendous off topic, but fuck it, let's might as well, because it doesn't look that bad. At least better than the first one.
Oh, Deadpool. Even my friends who don't like you said you got a fate you didn't deserve.
Too bad that movie will never get off the fucking ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, final thoughts?
It's like, like I said, it's just fun movie when it's fun, but it takes itself a bit too seriously in some of the wrong areas. And it just it felt like it dragged on a bit for that one. It still had some good moments, though. So, I don't regret seeing it, but just kind of average.
Yeah, how about that? I think for me the fun parts kind of outweighed the stupid and boring parts for me. But yeah, I'm kind of with you there. It's you can do worse right now.
Oh hell yes, I will wholeheartedly admit that.
We got the Host of Temptation out right now.
Why did Tyler Perry and Stephanie Meyer make money?
We might go drag somebody to see one of those, but I haven't decided if I'm going to make anyone suffer through it yet.
I thought you were going to make Bobby suffer through that.
Well, Bobby apparently got a new job, which requires 11-hour training shifts.
Oh, you believe that excuse, but you don't believe me being sick? Ooh!
Well, anyone can pull... You promise you weren't specific.
I thought I was. I said I was having general weakness, and someone actually told you I kind of collapsed.
Well, yeah, anyone can fake that. That's all I'm saying. Case in point.
That's a load of...
Okay, not insomnia doesn't count. Narcoleptic. That's what I'm thinking. Narcolepsy. Not insomnia.
Yeah.
It's late.
Get your diseases right.
I've been up since 8. So I'm tired. It's a Saturday. I don't wake up 8 on Saturdays. It never happens unless I actually have to do something, which apparently I did this day.
Ooh, I was up till 2 in a film shoot, and then I got up at 8.
Oh.
No, I went to bed at 3:30. That's what it was.
Clearly, we have nothing more to say about this movie. So
I'm doing a plug for my project.
Which I have to fucking edit.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna start putting subliminal message in there.
Yeah. Da-da-da, this sucks. Da-da-da. Yeah, Michael is great. Da-da-da.
Actually, I was thinking with
Mountain Dew is the best soda ever made.
Is that a Family Guy quote?
Yes. Hey, I had to get Had to get it in there somewhere.
On that note, I think we're done. So
Yeah.
we'll see you all tomorrow, I guess, with from Up on the Pumpy Hill. So,
Assuming I'm still able to make it, which I hope I am.
yep. So we'll be there for that one. In the meantime,
Take it easy, guys.
yep. Adios.